Good morning. My day usually starts around 5:30. My toddler usually wakes up around 7, so I just want to make sure that I take care of things beforehand, any business related or social media related things that I need to take care of. It's just easier to wake up early and get that done before the busy day starts. And I'm just applying the Aqua 4 to my eczema, and it's been very helpful, honestly. And I've had eczema for years. For some reason it just doesn't go away. Actually, I know why. Every time if I consume any sugary food, it just flares up. Yesterday I had an ice cream and now I'm paying for it today. I guess the good thing is that I know exactly what causes it, but sometimes just somebody who has a sweet tooth, it's just hard to not eat any sugary food. But obviously having an eczema means that there's an inflammation, so just not consuming sugary food is the best choice. So that's what I'm going to stick to. My husband and I last year wrote a children's book. It's called Mila the Little Dino's Adventures, and we sell our book on Amazon, and there are a lot of things to do as a small business owner. Go into reading sessions and improving our social media posts, like all those kind of stuff. So I usually take the morning to take care of all those things. All right, let's get to work. This morning I'm working on creating some shorts based on my latest video about being a confident speaker, and there's some actionable steps that I shared. It's uploading about 80%. So in the meantime, I'm going to go to Canva and take a look at some of my artworks that I created for the video, because my goal this morning is also to create some educational content for LinkedIn.
I go play in the snow.
Are you gonna go play in the snow, Woody? Okay. Are you excited, Logan? Alright, I'm done with my workout. So this morning after my computer work, I dropped my toddler off at his preschool, and when I worked out, and I'm ready to go home and get started for the day. I heard the cutest thing this morning. So my toddler is 3.5 years old, and the other day as they were doing some group activities or something fun, and he approached his teacher and said, "I am so happy." And it was just the cutest thing. Well, as a mom, it just makes me happy, because having a good time and playing with his friends, I mean, what is better than that when he's not home? We make so many decisions each day. One way I stay focused is by planning ahead. What I'll wear, what I'll eat, what I'm going to do first thing in the morning. The fewer decisions I have to make, the more brain power I have for work. Alright, I'm at my desk and I set everything up and I'm ready to go. And I got quite a few things to do today, but before then I just want to do a quick introduction. I'm a project manager as well as a grant writer. So what I do is I write federal grants, foundational grants for emergency services, and once we receive the grants, I also help manage some of the projects. And I gotta say, for my working remotely journey, for me, working remotely has been overall a positive experience. Being able to get a hold of my team, the communication has been challenging, but it was just a matter of time figuring out what is the best way to communicate with stakeholders, the team, and it's just learning these new skills in terms of communication. All right, I'm ready to start my day. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is to just plan out my day and make sure that I go through all the list and all the things that I need to take care of today. And then I cross-reference that to my project progress in a week and just generally overall the project progress. Alright, the first thing that I do when I sit at my desk is to make sure that I go through all my to-do lists and check the emails and make sure that the urgent communication needs to be happening, sending some emails and making sure that all those going smoothly. In terms of planning my day, I usually use Asana software, project management software, but I do like to use my paper planner just because I'm a visual person. I like to write things down and check them off as I go. So when I plan my day, I usually write down all the priorities for the day, and then I cross-reference that to the week, right? What needs to be done within this week so that the progress is being made on the project. And then I look at the project as a whole, and if there's anything is missing, any deadlines, any urgent tasks, communications and deadlines needs to be taken care of, I would go through that daily. When I get into my tasks, one of the things really helps me is to have a timer. So this is a Pomodoro timer that I use all the time. And the reason is that if I don't give myself a reminder to stand up and take a 5-minute break, I would just keep going on the computer. I can sit for 2-3 hours straight. And honestly, that is not a good practice because we also have to take care of our physical body and just mentally to take a 5-minute break, grab a cup of coffee. So today I need to do some deep work in the first half of the day until lunch hour. I usually set up a timer and just do some deep work and make sure to not check my emails constantly. Just focus on the work, doing some writing and doing some project related tasks, make some phone calls, those kind of things. And before the end of the day, I usually track all the tasks that I had done today and also what needs to be done tomorrow. So that way, when I come back tomorrow morning, I already have a list of priorities and things to do. When I hit a wall and there's too much going on, I take a micro break. That might mean stretching, walking the dog, or playing with my son for a few minutes. The key is not to power through that burnout. It's to recharge before you hit that wall. I'm currently making a lunch, and lunch is going to be really fast because I've got a meeting that I need to go in 40 minutes, so I'm gonna quickly eat and prepare for the meeting and be ready for it. All right, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Turn on my